Abbott Newell sent you to my manufactory to lower tensions with Auntie's Choice, I take it. Have you tried talking with them directly? Good, good. The order has been made out to be in the wrong here. It would be a shame for hostility. I'm not hearing a question. Sometime, when all is said and done, are those in your ledger any less dead than mine? That so? Hadn't thought you'd felt that way. Didn't take you for a pacifist. Just a mite less homicidal. Some were proprietary. Often they involved forms of... May the plan...
Perhaps it would be... Do you have a specific matter requiring discussion with me that cannot be postponed? I'm rather preoccupied at the moment. Auntie's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Auntie's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. Making a final decision over what to prioritize in the construction of this trench, given my current resources, has been a substantially more difficult task than I first estimated. Correct? In this case, standardized algorithms, which includes a Poisson distribution method, using the data we accrued from years of tracking the frequency of different attacks. Unfortunately, I find myself in the extremely unlikely and stressing position of having these algorithms inform me that every type of attack is exactly equally probable, and thus my dilemma. Many, unfortunately, Auntie's human soldiery, raptidons, mantisaurs, scrappers, and even wild varachnids. In summary, many and varied. Alas, I lack the resources and time. I appreciate your input, though. Perhaps it would be Do you have a Despite that being... Making a final decision... Auntie's forces have pushed us from our initial trench line into our fallback trench, thus making it the new primary trench. Despite the fact that we are currently holding back Auntie's forces at the new, more narrow front, this leaves us in the unenviable position of requiring a new fallback trench. That being said, we shouldn't need another trench line. Our analysis shows it. However, there is a vanishingly slim chance that Auntie's has more resources and... Perhaps it would be advantageous to... No, that won't function optimally. Well, we could
deviating from the baseline.
Mantisaurs would be better served having...
I have too much on my mind for idle numerical chit-chat. Well, aren't you the eccentric sort?
Please don't distract me from my more pressing distractions.
I do not believe I've observed you in the... I hope you aren't being transferred here. Unless you enjoy the fine art of inventorying the entirety of this supply
Repair
depot.
this area.
Now that is what I call a stubborn clog in the old pipes. You're gonna have to hold it in, friend. Privy's out of order. Never fear. I'll get that clog moving soon enough. They don't call me the pipe doctor for nothing. Shucks. Why, if I hadn't just been wrist deep in sewer water, I'd shake your hand. The notion of course. It's like I've always said. And what is the human body but one long, wet, interconnected pipe? You mean you want... Why, this is the... But don't get me wrong, it would be an honor. I'm just not sure that I'm ready for that kind of challenge. Well, always remember, good plumbing starts in the bowels.
Source of disturbance?
Now, what can the pipe doctor do for you? I'm just a plumber. What do I know? Well, always remember, good plumbing starts in the bowels.
This is the last... This is the last bastion of control before no man's land. I am unsure of who assigned you permission to be at this location. Perhaps I should peruse Malkin's Immutable Mathematics again. I've only read it 4 times.
Armed and ready. Standing by to supervise.
Mitigating the threat.
Adversary vulnerability. Suture me up. I'm down in case you haven't noticed. Looking a little woozy there, Commander. Medkit, coming your way. Anyone else? Here, a medic?
Charged up.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Liquidate him.
Target amplificator at ready status.
Unfriendly nearby.
I have a fix on their weaknesses. Fortification in progress. Locking them down.
Help.
Come back. You've suffered extensive damage, Commander. Need some help first.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire. Got my lamps on a hot. Help me up first.
Go for torpification. Taking the
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Not quite charged yet. Craft aim ready.
Medic, please!
Craft back in business. Adversary vulnerable to the rescue. Sight unseen. Someone call for a medic. Happy to help. Discreetly. Torpificator is charged. You're looking pretty... Target active. Back and stand. Adversary vulnerabilities identified. Recharging as fast as it can, Commander. Mitigating the threat. Time to earn my commission. Raring to go.
Such.
Craft still recharging. Let's get you healed. Medic. I have a fix.
years since this war began. Can't rightly recall. Just struggle to keep track with the constant threat of bullets ventilating your brain pan. Had another run-in with those brigands. Caught us unawares while out on patrol. The Order is hard enough to contend with. Now we got them too. It's enough to make a man weep. How many good soldiers have we lost out in those law-forsaken wastes? Every time we send a patrol out, we count ourselves lucky if even half of them come back. Now, it's my squad's turn. Chances are this will be the last you'll ever hear of me. Tell my wife that, God help me. No, 4 years since this war began. Can't rightly recall. Struggle to keep track with the constant threat of bullets ventilating your brain pan. Had another run-in with those brigands. Caught us unawares while out on patrol. The Order is hard enough to contend with. Now we got them too. It's enough to make a man weep. How many good soldiers have we lost out in those law-forsaken wastes? Every time we send a patrol out, we count ourselves lucky if even half of them come back. And now, it's my squad's turn. The chances are this will be the last you'll ever hear of me. Tell my wife that, God help me. Just tell her I love her.
Looks like a few made it. Probably could use some help.
Oh, thank God. It's Barnabas, the Borst. Barnabas, I need you to go get help, buddy. I think I might be hallucinating. My insides, what's hotter than fire? I just threw up all over my shirt. On the plank and the laces are melting. Why are the laces melting? What's hotter than fire? They're on lava, they're on plank.
Did that blast give me a dunder? Or is some damn stranger walking into my area of operation right after we've been attacked?
You all right, officer? We saw the impact and got over here fast as we could. If there's anything we can
do to part you from your bits while you're desperate? Yeah, I know your type. You go private, but then lurk in the shadows like manta wasps looking to prey on easy marks. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? A what? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for a job? Because I have neither the requisite paperwork nor the time to fill it out. Go hustle somewhere else. Yeah? And what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it matters, I suppose. Not like we can muster a counterattack or anything. But even if I did believe you, so what? Seriously? You expecting me to ring up Auntie and tell her, hello, Maven of all marketing? Just, you've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. Ah, an offer for transaction. It just so happens we might be able to trade services. Lately, my luck's been right miserable. I got enemy sneak attacks. I got grunts murdering it. You cut down the number, or, if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to curry my favor. Make me believe your good intentions. Encourage me to take your side. Absolutely. Bits are a bond that buys a broad bevy of believability. Auntie says so herself. They show sincerity, trustworthiness. That bomb that hit us, it was filled with uranium. So not only did it kill... My contract medicalist over there is literally... You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docs work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message. There's been a murder. Problem is, go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This is gonna make no more sense for me saying it than it's gonna make for you hearing it, but apparently, the senior are a real, actual, pincer-faced, carapace-having mantisaur. Not a half-human one, or a psychic one, or a talking one, just a regular old, head-munching mantisaur. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second should be, and he can't exactly decide himself. So go sort it out for me, and I will gladly send your message. How unfortunate. I thought we were off to a swimming start. Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. Then why buy... You've returned. Is there a reason? Wonderful. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have...
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage? Help, huh? Well, that would be greatly appreciated. We need compression coils. The attack left more wounded than I have. Without them, they can't convert raw materials into the medicaments needed to help as many as you can. There's so much more work. Auntie dropped extra compression coils in pods from orbit to help our advance, but they landed everywhere. Though I heard some are in the no man's land. Many thanks.
Sounds like these coils will keep this triage from becoming a morgue. Let's get to scavenging.
Thank God. It's fine.
You return again and again like a particularly unshakable rash. Then why by law are you bothering me?
Guess we got some contractors working this site now?
target. Stun weapon ready, Commander.
Raring to go.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
All charged up. Out of sight and on the way. Happy to help. Discreetly. Let's get you healed.
Target Adam. Combatant stand. Check your scopes for combatant analysis. Torpificator at ready status.
Strap's ready if you need a house call. Let me handle
Adversary vulnerabilities identified. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Craft's back in business.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Commander. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us Lovely. It's a start. You're back. Please tell me you've had some luck in finding us compression coils.
Ain't equipped for this.
Deathless, give me a dunder?
You all right?
A week. You got any reason I oughtn't have you shot? A what? Is that like some kind of contractor? Are you looking for it? Yeah? Well, what exactly makes you so sure of that? Huh. Interesting. Did he say who he thinks did hit us? Not that it mattered. Sarah, you've clearly been out in the Dorado sun for too long. Just lately my luck's been right miserable. I got you could, or if all that sounds like too much work for you, there are other ways to carry that bomb. My contract med. You get her the compression coil she needs to make the auto docks work, and that should cut her billable hours in half, and then I'll send your message. Now you know that's an irrevocable deal, right? As in, please remember it's legally binding, and I will sue you if you fail to get it done. So don't let either of us down. Please tell me there's a damn good reason you're back. That's right, I do. There's been a murder at one of our... Problem is, go find out who done it, and I'll send the message you're asking for. This a real, actual pincer face. Anyways, there's some dispute over who his second... Now you know... Sit up.
What in the scrupulous name of profitable deductibles do you think you're doing? Just who are you, and why are you walking through my triage? Hell, we need... Without them, they can't convert raw material. As many as you can. They're anti-drop to extra compression coils in pods for many things. You're back. Well...
Sounds like these coils will keep this triage from becoming a morgue. Let's get to scavenging.
You're back. Please tell me you've had some lovely... It's a start.
Inez, Purple Berry Crunch. It's spelled with a K?
Sure is. You all right, Marisol? You're looking faintly ill.
But it's an obvious misspelling. How can you tolerate it? Tolerated.
Because it's more authentic that way. Says so in the jingle. Sometimes you just gotta accept good marketing, you know?
We live in a universe governed by fundamental forces. Gravity, atomical electrodynamics, spelling and punctuation. To ignore them invites chaos. My former department made its share of mistakes, surely, but there was a feeling we all had, like we were writing the universe. It was rather galvanizing. Feels that way again.
Are you saying that the trajectory of our association has reached the apex of friendship?
You, my friend, are VP material.
Thank law, Fort Endurance still stands. We ought to check in.
Sorry, time is bits, bits is time.
Ever read the Middle Manager
All that
Handbook?
is.
Really shores up the foundation of your fundamentals.
You're back. Please tell me it's a stop.
My former department made its share of mistakes, surely, but there was a feeling we all had, like we were writing the universe. It was rather galvanizing. Feels that way again.
Are you saying that the trajectory of our association has reached the apex of friendship?
This is how the other side lives, hmm? A bit Spartan, even for my taste. Out of harm's way, though.
That better not be what I think it is.
Honestly, Bradford, I've no notion of how to cool your conniption. Corporate says I'm in charge, so I'm in charge.
You're in charge? Yes. Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable attention? Murder? Oh, right. One of the enlisted killed their superior, or something. She's in that cage over there, and Security Officer Abner is in charge of the investigation. Ah, wonderful! I was hoping someone would bring some sense into this madness. You should go talk to Trooper Wentworth. I'll let him speak for himself before I start speaking for him. Sure, fine. Were I you, I'd do my best not to get eaten as I was bumbling through areas I'm not meant to be in. Yes? Who are you? And why are you attempting to steal my utterly invaluable... Ah, wonderful! I was hoping someone would bring some... Sure.
Yes, I hope you're not here to apply for employment. I'm already overwhelmed by the sheer volume of peons I'm forced to oversee. And if you're here as a spy, know that the temporary ceasefire is on tenuous footing. So if you stay, it's likely just a matter of time before I'll be stringing you up. Enemy Scrutinization Officer Durbin. What does he want with me? Power struggle. Here? Well, that's news to me. Nobody has dared to challenge Wojciech's steel-pincered leadership. Oh, but I'm being rude. Allow me to introduce Strategic Ingestment Executive Wojciech, senior-most representative at Fort Endurance. Now you're starting to sound like some of the wagabouts I've got under my command. Why would I be anything but serious? Executive Wojciech has been part of this unit since he was just a pupa. As he grew, he's shown exceptional bravery, stoic stalwartness, and strong leadership. It's earned him promotion after promotion, until our last battle against the Order deprived us of our former chief executive and left him as the senior-most trooper. Okay. The executive welcomes you, but would like to know why Scrutinization Officer Durbin sent you here. There's no dispute. Executive Wojciech is in complete charge of the fort. His orders, which I interpret as his junior officer, are executed without question. My experimental Mantisaur graft lets me speak with him as easily as I do with you. He emits pheromones that my antenna can detect. He wouldn't be much of a commander if he couldn't communicate with the troops.
Hey, Commander. It's my professional opinion that we should back away slowly. This guy's craft is either messing with his gray matter, or he's messing with us.
That is exactly what he's doing.
Designer Bradford, you've been warned about disrespecting the chain of command.
And you've been reminded, repeatedly, that I'm not under your chain of command. I'm technically under the Mantisaur, but that's got nothing to do with you. I just wanted to make it clear to our newcomer that you are full of shit. You've always been full of shit, and you will always be full of shit. So you're best ignored entirely.
That is quite enough, Designer. Yes, well, please excuse our curmudgeonly biologist. She's been a pill ever since the promotion that made Wojciech outrank her. Still, that ugly moment behind us, it's a comfort to my mind that you're here. Executive Wojciech has an assignment we're desperate to have done, but it can only go to someone outside our chain of command.
Ugh, not this crabble scat again. There is zero chance you're right. Zero. And this brilliant assignment of yours didn't go so well for the last group.
Wojciech can sense that there are some kind of mutated mantisaurs over yonder, and he wants us to secure one of their pupas to raise as his own.
Oh, stop it. The creature doesn't want a pupa. He doesn't want to breed a superior race of mantisaurs. He wants to eat meat, excrete the excess, and be left alone. That's it. Even if he could ask for a pupa from a rival nest, he'd probably just eat the law-be-damned thing to cut down on competition. He's a bug, nothing more. But the only way to prove it to our command is to have you run this fool's errand. Once it's shown to have been a colossal waste of resources, they'll put me in charge.
That is enough. One more word in question of our executive officer, and I'll have you pitched over the edge with the rest of the enemies we've conquered here.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. With it, Wojciech can raise a Zeranium-mutated Mantisaur army, which will be even more dangerous than the ones Auntie's Choice evolved from the Halcyon stock. We need you to infiltrate the mutated Mantisaur nest, secure a mutated pupa, and bring it to me here. Do that, and I, and Executive Wojciech, shall make sure you are well rewarded for your efforts. Look in the nest to the east. That'll have your best odds. It's where Wojciech feels the pull from the strongest.
Feels a pull, Wentworth? Seriously? What am I saying? That makes the exact amount of scientific sense I'd expect from you. Excuse me? May we speak a second? Apologies for my outburst, but I had need to warn you that an earful from Wentworth is akin to sucking on an inhaler full of ammonia.
Hey, what are you two talking about?
Nothing of your concern, Wentworth! Just ignore him. He was clever enough to pretend that Graft lets him talk with the beast. So overnight, he upstarted from simple trooper to de facto commander of this installation.
You know it's impolite to whisper, right?
But I've studied him extensively, and it is most assuredly nothing but a play for power. I am. I've watched for patterns of behavior that would demonstrate higher communication, and they don't exist. So, catering to his will isn't gonna do anyone any good. Conversely, the scientific value of studying the mutated pupa he wants is exponentially greater than any possible use he could have for it. Bring it to me, and not only will I match any reward he offers, but you'll have the satisfaction of knowing that it will serve a much greater purpose. I'll have to... Oh, fine. Fine. If scientific discovery and the betterment of future products isn't enough for you, I'll pad your coffers a little something extra. Just, please, bring me the mutated pupa.
We're not going to tell anyone about this, yes? Ever. Not entirely surprised I had to abandon my cover identity earlier. Knew there was a risk if I took action. But when the attack on the outpost opportunity occurred, I had no choice. I do so hope you'll forgive my thorough... I'm not so sure Proctress Svoboda was capable. May all...
Well, what have we here? You couldn't look less Auntie's choice if you tried. So what are you doing in our fort? Durbin sent you? Why? You certainly ain't a certified pre-inhumation inquisitor. Oh, lovely. And just what is it you think you can do for me? You ain't even carrying a masticating tissue scrutinator. You just gonna guess what manner of poison killed folk? So far as I can tell, it's a simple case of killing to get ahead. Chief Cuddy and Trooper Bardot were sharing a table for supper. There was nothing wrong with the food. The whole fort ate the same thing. And 10 minutes later, Cuddy was bloated, discolored, and looking all to law like he'd been poisoned. There are no other suspects, just Bardot. She swears she's innocent, but they always say that. And I can't possibly figure how that could be. Yes. I walked over, saw Cuddy's body, saw Bardot screaming her fool head off, and I put her in cuffs. Case closed. Now, I'm waiting for a specialist to affirm my theory, so I can get on with my other 1,000 duties need doing. You wouldn't believe what this mess is taking out of my schedule. You're welcome to try, but I can't figure what good you'll do. I guess it's possible you could make Bardot confess, but I'm not going to be holding my breath. Honestly, anything that keeps you busy and out of my hair is fine by me.
Hey, stranger! Hey, stranger! Please, you gotta help me. They're gonna railroad me into a guilty verdict. Then I'll be declogging sewer sediment tanks until I'm dead enough to mulch. Of course it ain't. He's got nothing but a notion to pin this on me, and he don't care about what the facts say. Hell no, I didn't do it. I actually like Chief Cuddy. He was pretty alright for a guy who's angling for executive. He'd get you extra shifts if you asked, and only ding your pay if you really screwed up. And sometimes, if you really had to go, he'd even cover your bog breaks, pro bono. I'd never have hurt the chief, even if you offered to pay me to do it. I don't think nobody killed Cuddy. I was there. That's why they think I did it. And he was fine. Well, he was fine up until he wasn't, and then he just swole up and died. But the way he swole up, it's something Cuddy always said might happen. Only it don't make no sense that it happened now. We were eating chow at our post. Cuddy asked me to try his because it tasted funny, but I tried it and it was fine, just like mine. Then he just swole up, turned blue, and died. I made a ruckus, which called everyone in, and all they saw was him dead and me fine. So Security Officer Abner charged me with murder and threw me in here. It was exactly what Cuddy said would happen if he ate Crabble. He was deathly allergic to Crabble. But we ate Sisty stew, fresh from the can. And ain't no Crabble in Sisty stew. I don't have to. Cuddy told him himself. He told absolutely everybody, repeatedly, over and over, constantly. Nobody would have served him Crabble knowing that. But that's still gotta be how he died. So, I need you to talk to Security Officer Abner, remind him of the allergy, and let him toss all my gear. He won't find Crabble anywhere. No, that was days ago, and they tossed out the rest of the stew. So I don't even know if the docs will still be able to tell it was allergies that did in Cuddy. He will. He
Hey, damage-prone daredevil. You're getting battered and bruised brutally battling Auntie's enemies. So we're honoring your sacrifice by winning the war on high prices. Welcome to We know consumers are highly and to show my gratitude, I'm offering you and only you a one-of-a-kind, once-in-a-lifetime, exclusively discounted rate of 4/5 of Auntie's standard profiteering rate. Only so long as you tell nobody of this amazing offer. If everybody got that deep a discount, I'd go out of business for sure. So, what will you be buying today? Welcome back to Bonnie's. What can I get you? Damn it, prone daredevil. You'll get
Bad feel about this line, huh?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to
Good to see the Order looking after others. Sometimes that particular tenant gets lost.
The meaning of life is in memory, and we are the keepers of the equation.
Bread, crackers, mathematically unnecessary.
If we factor for random elements offsetting certain
launch you into orbit.
You came at us from the scrapper side. You must be more than a mite brave. Or foolish. They're dangerous. I don't envy their handlers.
ready, Commander.